34th. Dr. Eleri and Dr. Lichilds and Scott are racing down the halls of a government building. COVID-19 has disappeared into an air duct. The three are running at breakneck speed. The eyes are watching them, the eyes of presidents past. The lights flicker. The presidential paintings almost seem to move. They seem to whisper words to the doctors and Scott as they run towards destiny.
Forgive your enemies, but never forget their names.
My wife was as much of a soldier as I was.
May God save the country, for it is evident the people will not.
They call upon us to supply American boys to do the jobs that young Asian boys should do.
I'm fine, except, I broke my pelvis. The doctors and Scott make it to the door leading into the Oval Office.
My ex-wife is nothing compared to what we're about to endure.
Doctors battling presidents. Who could have predicted such a thing?
I love you, Beverly.
The three explode into the Oval Office, but what they see is not what they dreamt. Not in a million dreams, Horatio. Taft sits behind a desk, but it is no desk at all. The 45th President of the United States is on all fours, a ball gag in his mouth. Papers and an ashtray are balanced delicately on his wide back. The 46th President of the United States, William Howard Indigo Taft, has his feet upon the desk. He smokes a massive cigar. He ashes some of it into the ashtray. It burns POTUS 45, who whimpers. Taft is tenderizing a raw chicken breast. He engulfs it in one bite. A massive countdown clock can be seen behind him. 9,000, 8,999, 8,998.
Oh, thank you, Scott. The visitors may seat themselves.
Dr. Lichilds and Eleri turn to face Scott.
Scott, you fool!
You small, imbecilic man! How could you? Again?
I'm so sorry. Just know that I loved you, Beverly. I always have. I always will.
Scott slinks out of the office and shuts the door on his way out. A blast gate comes down in front of it, locks from the outside. A lot of them. The doctors turn to face Taft. 6,754, 6,753.
Oh, don't worry over what the newspapers say. I don't.
Who are you? What have you done with the president?
The 45th POTUS struggles to speak. Taft gives him a swift kick in the face.
Presidents come and go, but the Supreme Court goes on forever.
Always a man, judiciary over executive.
You remind me of my ex-wife, good sir. She died the way she lived, in another's embrace.
Oh, I do not believe in the divinity of Christ.
Listen, mongrel, we have the vaccine. We will distribute it. We will put an end to this scourge, and we will all live as one. Man and woman defeated, but humans at the end. All of us, human!
Dr. Eleri lunges at Taft. He blows a plume of smoke and it forms into shackles, which attach themselves to Dr. Eleri. She falls to the ground, bound and helpless. 2,000, 1,999.
Ignatia!
Dr. Lichilds runs at Taft, but he stands up at a domineering 8 foot 27 inches. Dr. Lichilds rebounds off of Taft's girth and is catapulted into the opposite wall. Taft glides over to Dr. Lichilds.
We are all imperfect.
Taft kicks Dr. Lichilds in the gut.
We cannot expect perfect government.
Taft lifts Dr. Lichilds over his head and drops him on his knee. Bones shatter.
The world is not going to be saved by legislation.
Taft roundhouses Dr. Lichilds, and blood and teeth explode from his mouth. As Taft is about to finish him off, there's a knock at the east door, and the valet and Edmund enter with a cart of bodies.
Oh, just in time, Edmund. The feast is upon us.
These will make fine additions. Ours is but to serve and not protect. There be no escape from this. Lean into it, Edmund.
Edmund is warier than ever before, exhausted and weak. He is aghast at the sight in front of him. Tears immediately begin to stream down his face.
Feast, Edmund. Feast as your ancestors did in the 14th century. We can start the earth anew in our image. Feast, my boy.
Oh, so much death. It hurts mine eyes. Oh, tarry here no longer can I. Oh, to be a free mouse, free of the shackles of man and God alike.
My patience is thin, Edmund. Feed upon the weak.
Dr. Lichilds turns to Dr. Eleri. He gives her a bloody, swollen wink. She winks back and locks eyes with Edmund. She wiggles a hand free and reaches deep into her bosom. Dr. Eleri pulls out a Petrie's dish. She nods towards Edmund. Edmund, conflicted, looks at the countdown clock. 999, 998, 997.
Feed, coward. Feed.
Edmund jumps off the valet's shoulder. He scurries quickly under Taft's massive leg and over Dr. Eleri. He grabs the Petrie's dish. Dr. Eleri whispers,
Fly, sweet mouse, soar with the angels.
Yes, devour her. Devour her now.
100, 99, 98. Edmund swings around and opens the Petrie's dish.
There are more enzymes in heaven and earth, William Taft, than are dreamt of in your philosophy.
Edmund hurls the Petrie's dish at Taft with all his might. COVID-19 quickly descends from an air duct and into Taft's lungs. Taft gives a tremendously dry cough and in an instant knows. 3, 2, 1. The Petrie's dish explodes in his face and a blinding flash of light emerges. Taft is turned to dust. The bodies in the cart are incinerated and the valet along with them. The Oval Office explodes in a grand and majestic mushroom cloud of vaccinated rubble. Magnificent white light engulfs the entire United States. The countdown clock rests peacefully at 0.